I cut off the picture after a certain depth. But morally, this is an infinite picture. And there's a very famous in functional programming circles paper by Peter Henderson from 1982 called Functional Geometry, where he talks, this is his example, he uses these fish tiles to make a picture like this. So this diagrams language that I've shown you is the essence of that. It's a little domain-specific language for drawing diagrams in which, if you try hard enough, you can do these. So that's what I suggest you do. But I suggest you wait until I figure out how to get SVG output, because it's very disappointing to do these and not be able to draw them. In fact, it's very difficult to do them without being able to see whether you've got it right or not. So, but maybe think about the earlier questions. The questions themselves are in the book that you have, and in case you've lost it already, there's a file called FP4DSLs in this space, Functional Programming for Domain-Specific Languages, which is my lecture notes which are in here, so you can get the PDF of those if you want. So section 4 from page 18 is where we talk about the diagrams language, and there's a series of exercises in there which is what I suggest you work on. Okay, any questions? I won't be at all surprised or disappointed if you haven't finished yesterday's exercises about grammars and parsers and so on. So it's up to you how best to use your time. And by all means continue with the grammars and parsers thing and save this for the weekend or when you're bored sometime. That's fine too. I still haven't written the exam that you're going to sit on this tomorrow, but it won't be anything to do about diagrams. It will be about domain-specific languages and deep and shallow embeddings in general. So if you haven't studied the exercises in this, it won't cause you any problems. Well, if you spend your time studying exercises about deep and shallow embeddings, that's a good use of your time. It doesn't matter whether they're deep and shallow embeddings of grammars and parsers and recognizers, or deep and shallow embeddings of the drawing stuff. That's just a good preparation for the exam. Okay, good, thank you. Yes. FP4GSLS. Oh, I'm sorry. Now let me have a look again then.